Hi, I'm Michelle Onofre with International Mountain Connection. Welcome to Safety First. When we go into the mountains, there are certain things that we should know how to do. And in this video, I'm going to talk about 4 things that we should know before we go into the mountains. And remember, if it's difficult for you to understand me, then you can activate the subtitles and you can download the transcript. There's a link in the description box below. Okay, let's get started. Number 1, how to turn on your flashlight on your cell phone. I know it sounds a little bit bizarre. Why would you use your cell phone as a flashlight? Well, it can be an excellent plan B because maybe your headlamp is at home or maybe the batteries died. So your cell phone works great in case of emergency. And if you've contacted Mountain Rescue, it's a great way to signal them so they can find your location. Number 2, how to find your GPS coordinates on your cell phone. It's really important to know how to find your GPS coordinates on your phone in case you're injured or if there's been an accident. This can help Mountain Rescue find you faster. And if you don't know how to find your GPS coordinates on your phone, all you have to do is click on the link up here, and there is a video that I made on this specific subject. Number 3, who to call for help. If you are in an area that you're not familiar with or in another country, it's really important to know who you call in case there's an emergency. And this is not the kind of situation where you want to try to find an internet connection so you can figure that out while you're on the mountain, while there's an emergency. This is definitely something that you need to know before you go. Number 4, what are the details of your itinerary? So what do I mean by the details? Well, let's say that your friend talked about a really great hike and you want to do the same hike. The only problem is your friend did this hike in October and you want to do the hike in April. And so it's important to know not only the length of the hike and how much elevation gain there is, but also if there's a better season to do this hike, because maybe you're going to be on the north face. Maybe you're going to be high enough where there's still snow. Maybe there are places that are a little bit tricky if you're going to traverse it in the morning and not in the afternoon. So all of these things are good pieces of information to know, good details about your itinerary that you should know before you go. And one site that I really like is Camp to Camp, because not only do they give you the details of the itinerary, they give you variations, and they also have a section where people comment. And these comments aren't talking about the beautiful views that they saw. They're talking about the weather conditions. They're talking about the conditions of the trail. Was there rock fall? Were there areas that were icy or dangerous? These are the kind of details that are important to know before you get into a bad situation. So let's review the 4 things that we talked about. How to turn on your flashlight, how to find your GPS coordinates, who to call in case you need help. And number 4, details. Know the details of your itinerary. Obviously, this is not an exhaustive list. This is not everything that you should know before you go into the mountains. What would you add? What do you think is important to know before you go? Well, I think this wraps up today's video. If you'd like to know when the next International Mountain Connection video comes out, all you have to do is click on the subscribe button and the bell. And remember, why trust International Mountain Connection with your English training? Because Brian isn't in the kitchen, he's in the mountains. I'll see you soon. Bye.